My name is Raffaela Schinecker. I'm a scientist at BOKU University in Vienna, Austria. I work in conservation planning across terrestrial and freshwater realms. And in Natura Connect, our focus is on the Danube-Carpathian Region case study. It is basically the political configuration of our case study area. Overall, it is 19 countries in the Danube River Basin that are managed by the ICPDR, the International Commission for the Protection of the Danube River. And there is different political systems. There is EU and non-EU countries, and especially different sectoral interests from water management, from power production, conservation, agriculture in different countries, so a lot of overlap of interest on the territory. Through the Natura Connect project, our main aim is to map green and blue infrastructure in the Danube-Carpathian region, so to highlight important ecological elements on land and in the water and at the interface, to highlight connectivity lines that are already in there in the landscape, especially the ones that need further protection, that are unprotected but are important stepping stones between protected areas, between important habitats, and between freshwater and terrestrial. We have collected a lot of data at the European level and then at the ICPDR member state level, so data on the water bodies themselves from the Water Framework Directive on hydromorphological status, ecological status, for example. We also collected information on the extent of the riparian zones, for example, from the EU Copernicus program, and then also the configuration in the catchments, land use, and so on, to analyze the multitude of stressors that are acting on catchments and in the end on water bodies, but in the entire territory of the Danube River Basin. Mapping of green and blue infrastructure that especially connects the freshwater and the terrestrial realm, so ecologically important river stretches that then can be connected to important riparian zones, whether they are protected or not, and then also to ecologically valuable areas, terrestrial areas in a certain catchment. That gives then advice to river commissions, but also the Carpathian Convention or national and regional planning authorities on where to spare with land development processes.
My name is Hildegard Meyer. I'm working for WWF Central and Eastern Europe. I'm based in Vienna, and my work is connected to ecological connectivity, which is a topic that is on the bottom of my heart. So I'm glad to be part of this Natura Connect project team. I see, in addition to Raffaela, that the Danube-Carpathian region is an exceptional region in Europe. It has a high degree of biodiversity. It harbors 1/3 of the large carnivores in this area, and we have also large complex landscapes that serve as corridors or as living areas for animals. And this area we should actually safeguard rather than to restore, like this is the topic in the Western countries. I have to say we work a lot together with the Carpathian Convention and with the International Commission on the Protection of the Danube River, and we are engaged with working groups there. So these working groups are actually a platform of international players from the ministries, from the authorities. These conventions are also open for observers from the NGO and research. So we hope to raise awareness on the topic. We hope to present them real science-based data so that they can bring it back to their ministries and work along, and also have this look of transboundary cooperation in this sense.